Hey everyone, how are you? My name is Joey. You know me as many things. Someone who does YouTube, someone who does Twitch, someone who does Discord, someone who does just about everything under the sun. Even though it may not be the most frequent of upload schedules, at the very least, I think we can all agree that, at minimum, I do try. And that counts for all of my endeavors, whether it's, again, YouTube, Twitch, Discord, whatever it may be. I think we can all agree that I try to put my maximum effort into whatever it is that I'm trying to do. Now, the reason why I open this weird video where I'm playing Super Mario 3D Land, for God knows whatever reason, reason why I'm talking to you guys about this now is because over the last 48 hours, I've been doing a lot of thinking. Now, I can hear the sort of confusion and slight panic through the screen. Don't worry, it's not anything about me leaving any sort of service or whatnot. But rather, it's more about, and I feel like Taya Gardner would like me for this, it's more about the topic of friendship and what constitutes as a true friend these days. Now, I had originally thought that friendship was someone that had your back, thick and thin. No matter what it was, someone that was always there to have your back in any situation that possibly came up. And I believe that part of that still very much holds true. That being said, I've also learned that you can't just expect things to work out based on your own efforts alone. That it requires the hands of both people involved to make anything work. And if someone's not willing to put in that effort, it's just not going to work out in terms of a bond. Now, I'm not saying this in a way to try to single out anyone. I don't want you to try to figure out who I'm talking about in general, because I'm not trying to talk about anyone in general. This is just my personal feelings right now and how I'm thinking about everything. But just overall, I may as well just say this. Within the last 48 hours, I have had a conversation with someone. And in that conversation, it was someone that I had put a lot of my energy into when it comes to trying to create a bond, trying to just keep them happy, because, you know, they're a very busy person. We're all very busy people. Hell, I've been promising a Fire Emblem Fates rewrite for how many months now and still not out? We're all very busy people. So when it comes to friends and trying to keep them in light spirits so they can do what they need to do, of course you're going to sit there and try to have her back no matter what you do. Now, the reason why I bring half of this up is because basically this friend that I've been talking to has been lying to me for quite a while, and I don't know how long it's been. Just basically putting me in a very uncomfortable spot, especially over the last few months. Saying things like, hey, all these people have left because of you. Hey, all these people think this about you. Yada, yada, yada. It's just very, very unhealthy, and it's just absolutely heartbreaking. This is a person where never in my wildest dreams would I have ever thought to say anything along these lines to them, because I didn't see my relationship with them as anything along those lines. I saw it as something healthy for both of us. I saw it as something fun, airy, light, and, you know, just two people that had similar ideals about a lot of things, connecting, getting together, and just trying to make whatever they can make work. And I feel like after all this time, after all the effort that I put in, after all the chances that I gave them to tell me to back down if they felt I was doing too much, after all of that, it just feels like it's not enough. And this is a person that had initially placed a lot of trust in me, okay? This is a person that had given me one of the biggest responsibilities I could have ever gotten in that particular area. And to just have it yanked away without any real reason given. I mean, yes, there were reasons given, but at the same time, there wasn't any chance to defend myself, if I may. It was very much a one-sided type thing. And again, stuff like that just hurts, because I know that if it were the opposite situation, I would give them that chance. I would say, hey, this is what people have been saying. This is what people are thinking. I want you to tell me why this isn't true. And again, like I said, this person had put a lot of trust in me to begin with, so just the fact that it was taken away so easily without any real discussion or anything along those lines, it hurts. It actually hurts. And I know I'm sitting here, and I know I sound happy. I know I sound airy. I know I sound vibrant. I know I sound light. I've just expended all of my nervous energy and all of my anxiety over this one person. Never should I have to sit online for hours at a time just praying that this person would be somewhat nice or just have something positive to say towards me. It's not a feeling anyone should ever have. I guess what I'm trying to say is, over the last little while, I've put myself in a very weird emotional situation. I invested in myself a little bit too heavily when it comes to certain people. And now that I'm peeling back the layers, I'm starting to realize how I made those mistakes and where I made those mistakes. Now, it's not a thing where I'm not going to never trust anyone again. That's just not who I am. But at the same time, I just need to be more careful of who I let into my world, because I don't know how this is going to go from here. I don't know if this is going to be the only time this is brought up. I hope this is the only time this is brought up. I don't want this to be a constant on my channel where I have to sit here and explain my emotions, because I try not to be a very emotional person in general. But it just hurts. That's all I can come back to. It just hurts is what it is. And I don't know what to do about it. I don't know if you guys can relate to that at all. Just putting trust into someone and then just being completely disrespected, taken away, things along those lines. I don't know if you can. This honestly is not the first time that I felt this in my life, and the last time I felt this in my life was a brief moment where I started distrusting my high school ex, and that led into utter chaos. But there's a difference between that situation and this situation. It's not where I distrusted them first in this case, out of anxiety or paranoia or fear. It was me giving this person my all, putting everything out in the open, and just basically being utterly rejected time and time again as I try to put myself out there, and I try to convey my feelings, I try to convey my opinions. And it's just so disrespectfully one-sided that it's utterly ridiculous. I honestly don't know what else to say. I'm just hurt, is what I am. I don't really know what else to say. I just want to give you guys some sort of update on me, because I know I've been super duper quiet, which is not really like me. I mean, yes, I've been active on Twitter, and I've been active on Twitch, and I've been active on Discord, but not really on YouTube. And again, that's something else that hurts. It's something that I want to return to. It's just, I have to get over a lot of personal barriers before I can get back to a place where I feel like I can put out good content again. Because, don't get me wrong, part of a reason why I started a YouTube channel to begin with was so I can convey my own personal ideas. Which I know sounds super basic, but at the same time, it's just something that I've never really gotten to do in my life. I was very much the kid that had to sit there and just take whatever was given to them. But with YouTube, but with Twitch, with anything really, even down to my writing, it's all everything I want to do. And I've never given that power away to anyone else ever since I started this. I've controlled my own path. I've moved. I set up my own apartment. I set up an electric account. Everything that has been a part of the last 2-3 years of my life, that's all my doing. And it's just an intense amount of pride and joy that I feel for myself. I feel like I'm kind of dwindling on and on at this point. I'm not going to keep you guys too much longer. I'm starting to feel a little bit shaky right now, as is. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to discuss with you guys. Just where my personal mindset is at, because I feel like I don't really share that all too often in general. It's not that I don't like people, it's just I find it hard to trust people. But for some reason, when it comes to the internet, I'm a little bit more trusting, and I'm not sure why that is. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. We have 300 lives. Can't see it on the bottom screen because I just have the top screen up. Oh, need to use that. We have 300 lives. I'm starting with Luigi here. And this has been, what? Maybe 20-ish minutes of me talking? Which doesn't even feel like it's been that long. I'm just basing it off frames right now. I don't know if it's been 20 minutes. Maybe I'm just super over exaggerating right now. Maybe it's only been like 5, maybe 10. But yeah. Either way, I think I've kept you guys long enough. I think I've gotten everything I need to get off my chest, and I'm just thankful that I have the opportunity for anything along these lines this day and age. I'll admit, I've had my months where I didn't think I was going to go anywhere with anything. Hell, my dreams even told me that at one point. Like, my actual sleeping dreams that have told me the future multiple times. It's just all surreal to me the last year, and especially the last 2 months. So, let me wrap up this super long ramble by saying this. 1, thank you anyone who's actually here for me, not here because they know me through someone else. If you know me through someone else and you've gotten to know me and have gotten to like me, I appreciate you too, but it's just, I don't really know how to phrase this. I'm my own individual, I guess is what I'm trying to say. At the end of the day, it's going to be me doing what I want to do, and me taking you guys along for a ride, and I hope that's something we can all do. together. And that slightly goes into a low-key Patreon announcement. You're going to see that down in the description, but yeah. I've just been feeling really overwhelmed the last 48 hours. Trying not to scream, trying not to cry. And this is how I want to vent it. Alright, well, thank you guys, and until next time, this is Joeypals signing out.